Now we will start lecture number 2. Okay. So in last class I have discussed about the incremental cost. Okay. So what is the incremental cost? Incremental cost means it is additional cost to generate additional unit in the given power system. Okay. Suppose means if you have this plant, okay, there is a generating station. Okay. It's suppose capacity is 5 megawatt. Okay, and demand. If you are increasing demand, suppose increasing demand, right now demand is 2 megawatt. So you can generate 2 megawatt from this plant to satisfy the load demand. Okay. If demand increase beyond 5 megawatt, since its capacity is 5 megawatt, okay, so it can satisfy. But if demand going beyond this 5 megawatt, then we need additional unit, okay, additional generating unit, okay, to satisfy demand. Okay. So it means if you are increasing 2 megawatt, then different cost, and 5 megawatt, and if you are increasing this 5 megawatt more than 5 megawatt, then you have to install additional unit. So cost going to increase, okay, with a big amount as compared to the demand from 2 to 4 or 5. Okay, till that capacity. That is called incremental cost. Okay. So to study incremental cost, we have to formulate the problem, okay, in standard form. Okay. So we know, suppose there is a given n number of generator in the power system, okay, then the total cost is I equal to 1 to n number of generators Fn. Okay, I equal to 1, F1 is generating cost of generator 1, F2 generating cost of generator 2. Suppose there are n number of generators in a given power system, then we have total F cost, okay, sum of all the generator cost, okay, subject to demand should be satisfied that generating power. Okay. So this problem can be formulated into a auxiliary equation using Lagrange multiplier. So Ft is auxiliary function which have a F total cost plus lambda is Lagrange multiplier. Okay. So this is a Lagrange multiplier. Okay. So we have to optimize or we can minimize this function. Okay. So we can differentiate it with respect to the respective generating power. Okay. So suppose del F over del PGI. Suppose for I generating unit, if I differentiate it, then I am getting del F del PGI plus lambda is constant, PD is also constant, so it's a partial derivative 0, and minus. If you extend it, then you are getting Pg1 plus Pg2 plus Pgi. Okay, so there is one term that is Pgi, that is differentiated once. Other terms, if I differentiate partially, then that is 0. Okay, because we know, if I expand this Pgi, you can see this is Pg1 plus Pg2 plus dot Pgi. Okay. So if I differentiate it with respect to Pgi, okay, so this is partial derivative 0, it's 0, it's partial derivative 1, so that is about 1. Okay. And put it 0. Okay. Then we are getting lambda equal to del F over del PGI. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? It means for if del F over del PG1, del F over del PG2. Okay. I am writing it again here. lambda equal to del F over del Pg1 del F over del F over del Pg1. Okay. So if I plot this on a graph, okay, you can easily see this is what Pg. Okay. This is suppose incremental cost 1. This is incremental cost 2, 3, up to 5. Okay. IC1, IC2, IC3, IC5. Okay. So there is a one delta, okay, that is same for all generating units. Okay. So this is lambda. This is first unit, so it's corresponding to Pg1. This is corresponding to Pg2 up to corresponding to Pgn. Okay. So lambda is same for all generating units. Okay. This is the meaning of this expression. In this case, I have neglecting losses. Okay. And next class we will see with losses.